Hello, everybody. This is Sri from BizBuzz. What matters the most in your business? Sponsored by My Work Belt. My Work Belt is a all-in-one software, particularly catering to service-based small businesses. You can run your entire business either from sitting your couch or in a vacation spot. You don't need to worry about chaos in the business, and you can have a happy moment in your life. Now, I have a guest, Craig Andrews. Craig is a principal ally at alliesforme.com. They are the masters in marketing high ticket, high trust items. If you have high ticket, high trust item, that is what you're selling, you may want to talk to them out. And alliesforme.com. Craig, how are you doing?
Sri, I'm doing wonderfully. How about yourself?
I am doing great. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
It's a joy speaking with you every week.
Excellent. So now today's topic, I would like to have a brainstorm session, right? Most of the businesses, they don't know about credit scoring for business.
Hmm.
But 99% of the people in America, they know what is a credit score for personal, right? And most of the people don't know there is such thing as a credit score for business.
I didn't know. I did not know until about yesterday.
That's funny, isn't it?
I mean, I knew the concept. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, if you're in business, you get a credit score. But, as a small business owner, I mean, when we used to have office space, I had to put a personal guarantee on the office space.
That's always the case, especially when you are a small business. That's how all the banks and everybody says that we need to have a personal guarantee, but that's not necessary.
Right. And that's what I was learning yesterday was you can escape that, but you have to do some very, very specific things
Yes,
to
correct.
build the credit score for your business. And I just never knew that.
That's what I wanted to talk about this because a lot of business owners don't know there is such thing as a business credit. Once you build the business credit, you can literally separate your business from your personal credit. And the dependency of the personal credit is what actually makes it difficult because generally personal lives are complicated. And when you
Hmm.
bring that personal life, personal credit into the business, then business could suffer.
Hmm.
And as soon as possible, if you can create separation between business credit and personal credit, you'll be able to do that. Now, here is one more part that I've learned recently that most of the banks they give you a business line of credit, and that is very common. You would think that they should be reporting to the business credit,
You would think.
correct? But they don't
Why is that?
because it costs them to report your credit, business
Wow.
credit. Now, for a personal credit, it is obligation by law that they have to report it, or they would want it to report it because personal credit is being the master decision maker in lending industry for home mortgage or anything else.
Hmm.
Whereas business credit, the way the banks treat the businesses is completely different, right? The way the banks and everybody treats the businesses, you have money, I want some of it. Whereas for the consumer's credit, government has some sort of a regulations that everybody has to follow it. They can't demand money for it,
Hmm.
right? Now, business credit, if they wanted to report it to business, first of all, before we go further down on this, right? Business credit is necessary in order for credit to be built up for the business, and you can separate it from your personal credit, and you can get the line of credits for exclusively to business. That's what large businesses do. Now, small businesses, they don't know how to do it. How? Number one, simply by going to Dun and Bradstreet and asking for a DUNS number for your business, which comes for free. You should not be paying for it. There is a way to get it for free. Most of the people don't even know there is something called the Dun and Bradstreet, but most of the
Right.
people knows Dunn's number, and Dunn's number is basically a social security number for your business, but it's not given by the government; it is given by the private entity, Dun and Bradstreet,
Right.
right? And that number is what everybody uses in order to measure the business credit. Now, when you are going for a business credit, line of credit, or anything, fundamental question that you need to ask your bank is, do you report to my business credit? And if they say no, then you can easily find banks who can lend you and report it to business credit.
Yeah.
And I've also found out that there are some of the lending institutes, they give you a membership, like as if you go to a Costco and get a Costco membership, right? You pay for a membership and you become a member of that lending institute, and they use that membership to report on your business credit in order to build your credit. And
Hmm.
they will offer you line of credits and everything, but they will also report it. And they don't look for your personal credit and personal guarantee on the line of credits.
Yeah. And, somebody told me, the person I was talking to yesterday, and who specializes in this and helping businesses build credit,
Hmm.
he said, if you have let's say you have a credit card or a debit card with your business, look at the name on the card.
Yeah,
If the name is your name, that's not building the credit of your business. It
correct.
has to be the name of the business. So when I think about like now I have obviously I have a debit card for my business, and the name on the card is my name. And
Yes.
so all these purchases I'm doing with that card
Yeah.
do nothing to build my credit.
Nothing to build your credit or nothing to build
Right.
both, nothing to build your business credit either. There's a difference.
Yeah,
If
nothing
you
to
buy,
build my business credit.
it doesn't build your personal credit either.
Yeah.
That's what I want to emphasize here. If you go take a personal credit card from a Bank of America or Citizens Bank or Chase Bank, whatnot, that does contribute to your personal credit. Let's take you go take a car loan or your mortgage. Those build your personal credit, right? But if you take a line of credit or a credit card from a bank, which has the card has both your name, and some of the banks, they are very smart. They put your name and they put your business name as well.
Hmm.
However, they do not report it on the credit bureau. And there
Hmm.
are business credit is Dun and Bradstreet reports the business credit, and Equifax reports the business credit. So there are totally four different business credit bureaus that they report to, and they don't, because they have to pay for Dun and Bradstreet in order to report it to the Dun and Bradstreet.
Yeah,
And
that's
banks don't.
crazy.
That's an additional expense, and banks don't. They don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But once you start building the business credit, though, there is so many lending institutes. They look at your business score. They want to lend it to your business
Yeah.
without touching your personal credit, because now you built. Essentially, you are looking at your business. You're treating your business as if that's your own child. Now, when your child becomes 18, 19, 20, for that matter, by the time your child is 18, you should start taking actions to build the credit history for your child. And if you don't, then actually you're doing a disservice to your children.
Hmm.
Same as if you treat your business, once the business start 1 year done, then you have to consciously make an effort to build the credit for your business. And
Yeah.
that is something a lot of people don't know how to do it. There are so many people out there that can help you build that credit. You just have to be consciously look for it, right?
Yeah.
That's where trickiness comes in. But again, education is the power.
Yep.
You see, you've
No, and
been
that's important what you're saying there, because if you start taking these deliberate steps, then all of a sudden you can start building your business credit. You can take out a business loan without a personal guarantee. You can rent some office space without a personal guarantee.
correct. You can do so many things without personal guarantee in the business.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're, let's say you wanted to buy a truck for your business, right? If your business doesn't have a guarantee, the credit score, you are personal guaranteeing
right.
to take the loan for the truck.
Well, and somebody I was talking to, the person I was talking to yesterday, when COVID hit, he had a business that only operated in, that operated in violation to the lockdowns.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to remember, he had some type of, he had a lot of equipment. So he had some business debt, he had a business line of credit. And so he ended up having to declare bankruptcy for his business. But because he had a personal guarantee,
but
he
then
also
it's
had to
the
declare bankruptcy for himself.
exactly, exactly. If you build the business credit from the get go, if you separate yourself from the business, you don't have to personally file the bankruptcy.
Yeah.
You're not entangled. That is one part. Second part is when you are exiting, let's say you are trying to sell the business. That doesn't mean you are exiting, doesn't mean you are retiring or you're selling it at the end of your life or anything. At a certain point of time, businesses get really mature and they become really valuable. And at a time, if you are not emotionally attached to your business, you can happily sell the business and cash out and for your hard work and you go on to the next project, which many, many
Hmm.
entrepreneurs do, right? And at that time, there is all the business credit is built on that business, and the buyers will see that business as its own entity that's not entangled into your personal life.
Right.
And the buyers will see it as a much valuable than having the business is entangled into your personal life.
Yeah.
So these are the tip of the iceberg on the benefits of building a business credit opposed to having your personal credit attached to it,
No, it makes a lot of sense. And it seems
right?
like something everybody should be doing.
Everybody should be doing it. That's correct. But unfortunately, not a whole lot of people know about it. And even if the inconvenience it is very in the very beginning of your business, let's say you are started a business 1 year ago or you started a business yesterday, you go to the bank, you ask for a line of credit, they will give you a line of credit, but they will ask you for a personal guarantee. they,
Yep.
this is so common in the banks or even for that matter SBA. You go there and you ask for a line of credit or loan or whatnot, they will ask for a personal guarantee. For first reason is they know you don't know, and they will want to have your personal guarantee,
Yep.
right? Because you just started the business, you don't have a history of business. If I give you a $10,000, $100,000 line of credit, and what if the business go down? I want to have a leverage. So they don't know, they know you don't know about business credit. They simply ask you for your personal guarantee. And in the beginnings, you can do that, nothing wrong. But once you start building some inventory and once you start building your revenue, reoccurring revenue, once you start going more than $50,000 revenue per year, there is every bit of a possibility you can start building a business credit,
Yep.
right? And I'm finding that fascinating. Lack of knowledge actually gave so many challenges in so many businesses.
Indeed.
Right, right. So I hope those who are listening today that they are understanding the need and importance of building the business credit, and you can make moves such that as early as possible in the beginning of the businesses. And if you are even if you are a 15, 20-year-old business, you still don't know about it, you can make moves now to build your business credit. And the first step of building your business credit is taking a Dun and Bradstreet number, Dunn's number, also known as.
Sounds like a good plan.
Craig, thank you very much for joining me today. And as
Thank you,
always,
Sri.
it's a wonderful conversation we all have, and we both have, and we are sharing valuable advices and ideas to the small business community.
Absolutely.
And those who are on the call and those who are listening, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to us and share this content to those your friends. And we all collectively learn together, and we all collectively win together. By all means, see you next episode. Bye bye.
Bye bye.